in over recent months. Like you said, he had the power of a 6-year-old at one point on social media. You did, yeah. You had a lot of tweets over there.
I don't even remember. Dang. I don't even know what I'd be doing. And although some may think it's illegal, it's still legal. So it's just all about making sure that I practice it, you know? Bruce Lee mentions it. Bruce Lee mentions
anything dirty will be reciprocated, brother.
Stylistically, when you see a fighter like him, it is not illegal to do certain punches and throw certain punches or hit certain areas. It is not, as long as it's not below the belt line.
Come fight night, we'll figure out whether he's better than Zepeda or more of a challenge than Zepeda. I know Zepeda's style.
Don't try me.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro, like, you ain't fight a fighter with that kind of style yet to know, like, whether he's, you know, that's all I'm saying.
Don't try me.
After we get out the ring, I want everybody to be talking about it, like, yeah, I'm that guy.
You're not gonna get that all the time. If you go for people's expectations, if you go for people's expectations on what you're gonna get after that, you're gonna always be disappointed.
Two undefeated mindsets collide under the lights, and on this face-off stage, respect is dead, egos are loud, and only one man plans to walk out untouched. Heading into fight night, the rivalry that exploded during the face-off is impossible to ignore. Shakur Stevenson says his motivation is simple: to deliver a performance people will remember, and to leave no doubt about just how great he truly is once the final bell rings. But Teofimo Lopez couldn't care less about expectations. He fires back bluntly, warning Shakur that this is not just another routine fight. Teofimo insists he's coming different, not only in mindset, but in approach, promising that whatever Shakur is hoping to find in the ring, he won't get it, and disappointment is waiting on the other side.
For this fight to happen, because I wanted to prove myself and prove how great that I am, so come fight night, like I said, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure I come out victorious, but I wanna prove how great I am. Like, I want the world to see the greatness within my skill set, the boxer that I am. Like, after we get out the ring, I want everybody to be talking about it. Like, yeah, I'm that guy.
You're not gonna get that all the time. If you go for people's expectations, if you go for people's expectations on what you're gonna get after that, you're gonna always be disappointed.
I ain't worried about the people. It's the fact that I want to show what level I'm on. You always got to strive for something, whether it's...
Determined to prove Shakur Stevenson wrong inside the ring on January 31st, Teofimo Lopez vows to exploit Shakur's weaknesses and expose him on fight night. Teofimo even accuses Stevenson of using questionable tactics, claiming Shakur throws combinations below the belt, an allegation Shakur flatly denies. Stevenson fires back, warning that whatever is said now will be answered inside the ring. At the end of the day, both fighters are chasing greatness, each trying to capitalize on the other's mistakes, turning this matchup into a true high-stakes chess match.
And although some may think it's illegal, it's still legal. So it's just all about making sure that I practice it, you know? Bruce Lee mentions it. Bruce Lee mentions
anything dirty will be reciprocated, brother.
Stylistically, when you see a fighter like him, it is not illegal to do certain punches and throw certain punches or hit certain areas. It is not, as long as it's not below the belt line. Is that true?
Are you saying you're gonna hit me in the back of the head? Yeah.
Huh? You can't hit behind the head. I mean,
no, I know. There's rules to it.
Back of the head, you can't hit nobody in the back of the head.
Just saying, like, you know what? January 31st.
The face-off also put the spotlight on Teofimo Lopez's antics, as he kept trolling Shakur Stevenson, even mocking him by saying he fights like a 6-year-old. Shakur didn't let it slide, firing back by bringing up Teofimo's fight with Vasyl Lomachenko, pointing out how Lopez thrives when he sees his opponent as smaller, while also questioning Shakur's ability to compete at 140. When Teofimo claimed Lomachenko couldn't land early because he didn't allow it, Shakur laughed, daring him to bring that same magic on fight night, making it clear he's sharper and more prepared than ever.
I think that was your angle with Lomachenko. Like, I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was a lot to deal with. Y'all don't understand, the man was #1.
Yeah,
over Canelo, over Crawford, over Inu.
But you don't think that the size of him just kind of helped you?
Bro, styles make fights, not the size.
I agree with that. I'm with you on that. But for the first 6 rounds, he didn't punch.
Because I didn't let him.
You didn't let him punch?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I want to see this magic.
Yoel Judah keeps it brutally honest on Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. As the stakes rise, so does the analysis, with pros reacting to the face-off and breaking down each fighter's abilities. And there's nothing more dangerous than that. Judah reveals that Teofimo has veteran trainer Stacy McKinley in his corner, a man who's worked countless fights with Mike Tyson, adding another serious layer to Lopez's game. Judah also admits Shakur has all the tools and is not someone to play with, but he warns that Shakur is in for a tough battle because across from him stands a solid, equally gifted fighter in Teofimo.
Stacy McKinley in the corner with Teo. And Stacy and me did a lot of fights with Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Together. So I mean, Shakur is that dude. Shakur is nobody to play with. You know what I mean? Shakur got every move in the world, but so do Theo. Theo's not a guy that just sit there and pedal around. Theo he's acrobatic. He can flip. He can move.
Yep.
He got good leg. He got good power. He got swing. He can switch up. So that's gonna be an interesting fight. Very interesting.
But they got Shakur as a 3.5 to 1 favorite. It got to be a lot closer than that, right? They're both in their prime.
Yeah, I don't see him having that much on Theo. I mean, Shakur's a hell of a fighter. But he's in there. He's in there with a fighter now. He's in there with a real dude.
Laying out his plans and advice for both fighters, Yoel Judah believes Shakur Stevenson will need to be even slicker than he was against William Zepeda, because if Teofimo pours everything on him, the fight can swing his way. At the same time, Judah cautions Teofimo Lopez against trying to outbox Shakur in a pure technical battle, warning that approach could cost him the fight. In Judah's view, this matchup is far closer than the odds suggest. He expects a highly technical contest, decided by small adjustments rather than clear dominance.
You gotta back him up.
You got to back him up to hold it. Like the Zepeda fight? Like the Shakur Zepeda fight?
No, you gotta be more slicker.
More slicker.
You gotta be slick, going in, touch him, feint, touch him, hook, roll, stay close to him, shoot to the body. Make Shakur get into a tussle. Bang, make him tussle, make him bang with him. When he roll, you gotta roll with him. You know what I'm saying? Touch him. But Shakur's slick, he was working me. Shakur could, roll, but Shakur tie you up and spin you. I mean, the fight is like that with me.
It's close.
It's close. That fight gonna be a technical fight. You know what I mean? It ain't like Shakur gonna run over Theo, no. If Theo really pours it on, he can give Shakur a problem. But then on the same token, Shakur can outbox him all day. And if he let that happen, if he tries to box with Shakur, he gonna lose.
At the same time, it's clear that Teofimo Lopez is trying to get under Shakur Stevenson's skin, trolling him repeatedly and pointing out supposed flaws in his fighting style. Stevenson fires back, making it clear he won't let the trash talk slide. He's coming to deliver a brutal response inside the ring. Shakur is determined to make Teofimo pay for every comment he's made, while also challenging Lopez to back up his words with a real game plan if he truly believes he can win.
I'm ready. We put in a lot of work this training camp, so come fight night, we coming in there to make sure we come out victorious and beat it.
Yeah.
And this a guy who I know is gonna be very prepared, and he's gonna come out there, and I think he's gonna push me to a new level. I think he's gonna bring out the best in me.
He sat down with me earlier. He's been saying that he doesn't think you're going to engage in the way you're talking like you're going to. He thinks that you're going to be, on the outside looking.
But I don't fight nobody else's fight. I fight my own fights. Method he want to use to try to get me to fight his fight. So if I do go out there and move and whatever, nigga, stop it. Make sure you come out there and win, right? And that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Don't complain about what I'm doing.
Right, do what you're supposed to do.
Stop me from doing what I'm doing.
Offering a different take, Norman Bryan Jr. leans toward Shakur Stevenson getting his hand raised. While acknowledging Teofimo Lopez's explosive style and the strong team behind him, Bryan emphasizes Shakur's discipline and laser-sharp focus. In his view, Stevenson never cuts corners in preparation, and that consistency shows on fight night. Even against a dangerous puncher like Teofimo, Bryan believes Shakur's patience, ring IQ, and calm under pressure will allow him to dictate the pace, neutralize the threats, and ultimately control the fight from start to finish.
Now, I think that's going to be a wonderful fight, to be real with you, but I feel like Shakur going to pull it off. And the reason being is because of discipline. Like, you look at Shakur as a whole, he don't care about getting booed. He don't care about anything like that. He care about winning.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Y'all tried to boo him for the Edwin De Los Santos fight. Yeah. And y'all trying to downplay him and things of that nature. But look, y'all looking at him, ready to watch him fight again versus Teofimo. Would you look at that? Right. You feel me? Right. But no matter what, who hand was raised? So I feel like Shakur gonna get that. And Teo, I ain't trying to take nothing from him. I feel like he's a great fighter as well, very athletic, very talented, and skillful as well. But I just feel like the patience of Shakur is what's going to do it.
Brian further stresses Stevenson's discipline and patience, explaining that Shakur's calm under pressure could frustrate Teofimo Lopez and tempt him into costly mistakes. He points to Teofimo's fight with Jermaine Ortiz as proof that Lopez can struggle when pushed into uncomfortable situations. In contrast, Brian highlights how Shakur thrives under pressure, referencing his composed performance against William Zepeda. Taking everything into account, Brian clearly leans towards Stevenson, believing his game plan, composure, and ring IQ will be the deciding factors in this high-stakes showdown.
Not necessarily anything, I won't say anything else at all, just straight up patience of Shakur. He don't mind just stealing you off on one and just moving. He don't mind.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's going to make Teofimo more eager and overzealous. Like, look at him versus, what's the dude's name? Jermaine
Ortiz?
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz, you feel me? He was trying to force it.
Yeah.
So I think that's where Shakur will try to take advantage. But who knows? Shakur may be on trying to be on some pressure stuff. Like you seen, yeah, you seen. So maybe he's trying to prove a point as well. And maybe he running high off the Terrence Crawford Canelo thing. He probably trying to prove a point like him and do something with it. So it's really a toss up. But for the most part, leaning towards Shakur.
Meanwhile, Gabriel Rosado is siding with Shakur Stevenson to get the better of Teofimo Lopez. He believes that while Teofimo leans heavily on athleticism and explosive power, his game lacks the deep technical base needed to control a high-level technician. In Rosado's view, Stevenson is the more polished and fundamentally complete fighter, built on timing, accuracy, and experience. He expects Shakur to make Teofimo pay for every opening, gradually breaking him down and exposing flaws, warning that it could be a long and difficult night for Lopez if he isn't at his absolute best.
I favor Shakur in this one. You know what I mean? I think Teo is a phenomenal fighter, great fighter. But Teo to me is more like he has those athletic skills that you don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes to him.
Yeah, I think Lopez
it
comes
comes to him naturally. Yeah. But I think that's what's going to nip him in the ass against Shakur.
Right.
Because Shakur is fundamentally sound.
Correct.
So when a guy that has this athletic ability and does things that are not fundamentally sound fights a guy that's seasoned like a Shakur, he's going to make you pay. And that's just how I see it. I think it's a great matchup.
Supporting his viewpoint, Max Kellerman also chimed in, likening Shakur Stevenson to a young Floyd Mayweather. Kellerman points out clear parallels in their styles, highlighting Stevenson's defensive mastery, sharp ring IQ, and athleticism as key similarities. He explains that these qualities make Stevenson a particularly tough challenge for Teofimo Lopez, as his timing, precision, and ability to dictate the pace can frustrate even the hardest-hitting, most aggressive fighters. Kellerman believes that Stevenson's style presents unique hurdles that Lopez hasn't fully encountered, giving Shakur a strategic edge on fight night.
Now, how Shakur is like Floyd in this way?
Yeah.
He's like Floyd in this way. Everyone's held the boxing IQ, the defense, whatever, and Shakur's a southpaw, but he makes fewer mistakes than the other guy. Really, what Floyd did, he was like a football team that never turns the ball over. If you need to throw the if you need to throw the ball away, throw it away. Waste that down, right? But don't turn it over.
While some critics have pointed out flaws in Shakur Stevenson, claims even echoed by Teofimo Lopez, Lonnie B sees things differently. He praises Stevenson as a near-flawless fighter, admiring his athleticism and skill, but he's also quick to warn, don't underestimate Teofimo. Lonnie highlights Lopez's Roy Jones Jr. level talent and explosive tendencies, noting that the young star has a history of rising to the occasion in big fights, making him a serious threat no matter what the odds say.
Shakur, oh my God, flawless. Don't telegraph his punches. They come right out the holster. They come right out the clip. You got Teofimo, who's extremely athletic. He reminds me of Roy Jones. You never know what he's gonna do. And it's kind of hard to train for somebody like that because you don't know what Teo's gonna show up. Teo fights to the level of his competition. If you notice all his big fights, he rises to the occasion.
Admiring Teofimo Lopez's performance against Josh Taylor, Lonnie B reminded fans just how impressive Teofimo looked in that fight. He emphasizes that Lopez is not someone to underestimate, calling him a nightmare and a real test for Shakur Stevenson. According to Lonnie B, Teofimo has the tools and explosiveness to give Stevenson serious problems once he gets into his rhythm. He frames the matchup as essentially 50-50, asserting that whichever fighter manages to impose their will first is most likely likely to come out victorious in this high-stakes battle.
Look what he did to Josh Taylor. Oh my God. I mean, just playing with him. Just hitting him with big shots, just doing whatever he wants, styling on him. So you can never count Teo out. You can never count Teo out, man. He's, like I said, an extraordinary talent, but so is Shakur. I do think Shakur can't lay on the ropes like he do. I think Shakur he got to be a lot more active this fight. Because once you let Teo get in this groove, he's a hard train to stop, man. And he's athletic. You never know what he's gonna do. He got big nuts. He got a big punch, and he's extremely slick. And Shakur is that. And Shakur is the same thing in his own right.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing it. I can't wait to see it. I got it a 50-50 fight, depending on who can impose their will.
Calling it a one-of-a-kind fight, Lonnie B admits that picking a clear winner is nearly impossible. He compares it to flipping a coin, explaining that both fighters possess the skills, momentum, and unique styles capable of carrying them to victory on any given night. Lonnie emphasizes that each has the tools to dictate the pace and turn the fight in their favor, making this matchup unpredictable and thrilling, a true clash where strategy, timing, and who seizes control first could ultimately decide the outcome.
50-50?
Yeah, I got it 50-50.
You don't got who gonna win? We can't go 50-50. Somebody gotta win it. This ain't gonna be no draw.
See, like I'm just like I can't pick a winner because it's like I can see Shakur winning it, and I also can see Teo winning it.
Okay.
And I can see Shakur winning it. Then I can see Teo winning it. Then it's like, well. So you caught in between. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. It's one of those. It's one of those kind of fights. Yeah, it's one of those kind of fights.
And there you have it. Two elite fighters, clashing egos, and a matchup so evenly matched that no one can predict who will come out on top. Will Shakur Stevenson's precision and ring IQ outsmart Teofimo Lopez's raw power and explosiveness? Or will Lopez rise to the occasion and shake the world with an upset? One thing's for sure, January 31st is going to be fireworks in the ring. Don't miss a second of the action. Hit that subscribe button and join the conversation below. Who do you think will win this epic showdown?